3 brand new Pokemon are coming to Pokemon Go during the Ultra Space Wonders event, and in this video I will be going through all of the event details, including how to get these new Pokemon. I'll also be going through some tips for the event, and I'll go through which event Pokemon are worth focusing on. So the event runs from May 23rd at 10 AM until the 28th of May at 8 PM local time. Firstly, Naganadel is making its debut. You will be able to evolve your Poipole that you received earlier in the season into Naganadel using 200 Poipole candy after you have caught 20 Dragon-type Pokemon with Poipole as your buddy. The bonus for the event is 2 times XP for winning Ultra Beast raid battles, so you will only get this bonus XP for beating Stakataka or Blacephalon. The wild encounters for the event will be Ekans, Zubat, Tentacool, Koffing, Stunky, Croagunk, Trubbish, Skrelp, Mareanie, and rarely Dratini. Mareanie will be able to be shiny for the first time in Pokemon Go, and I'm actually really happy about that myself because I hatch a lot of Mareanie, so it's nice that it can actually be shiny now. In field research will be both Nidoran, Trubbish, Mareanie, and rarely Goomy and Jangmo-o. For the raids, in 1-star raids will be Paldean Wooper, Hisuian Quillfish, Hisuian Sneasel, Bagon, and Dino. In 3-star raids will be Galarian Weezing, Druddigon, and Turtonator. And in 5-star raids will be Stakataka if you're in the Eastern Hemisphere, or it will be Blacephalon if you're in the Western Hemisphere. And in Mega raids will be Mega Pidgeot. I will be going through how good each of these event Pokemon are, and some counters for the raid bosses later on in the video, so stay tuned for that. So the last part of the World of Wonders seasonal special research will become available at the start of this event. And from completing it, you will be able to get some XP, rare candy, mysterious components, event-themed encounters, and Poipole candy. There will also be a $5 timed research available for the event, which will reward you with 4 premium battle passes, 1 lucky egg, encounters with Mareanie, and Naganadel wings for your avatar. This will be expiring, so do make sure that you complete it before the end of the event on May 28th at 8 PM. There will be a $20 bundle on the web store, which will get you 25 premium battle passes, 3 remote raid passes, and 10 rare candy. There will also be collection challenges rewarding XP and Mareanie encounters, and there'll be some Pokestop showcases for the event. There will also be some new avatar items, Naganadel jacket and pants. So these are all the details for the event. Let's go through some tips to help you make the most of it. So I recommend making Poipole your buddy as soon as the event begins, so any Dragon-type Pokemon you catch will count towards the total that you need to evolve it. Unfortunately, there is only 1 Dragon-type Pokemon spawning in the wild for the event, so other than Dratini and some random Dragon spawns you might encounter that aren't featured spawns, you will be able to encounter Goomy and Jangmo-o from field research, and Bagon, Dino, Druddigon, and Turtonator will count towards it as well, but they'll only be in raids. So it won't really be that easy to come across Dragon-types for this event. If you want to take advantage of the 2 times XP for completing Ultra Beast raids, I would recommend doing the Blacephalon and Stakataka raid hour on Wednesday, May 29th at 6 PM, where you can then put on 2 lucky eggs for the whole hour and raid as many as you can because they will be spawning on pretty much every gym. With a lucky egg and the 2 times XP bonus you get, you will be getting 40,000 XP per Ultra Beast raid, so really worth doing. I will be going through some counters for these Ultra Beasts later on in the video, so that might help you build a team and beat them with the fewest players possible. It might also be worth playing Mareanie Spotlight Hour that takes place during this event on May 28th at 6 PM, because not only will Mareanie be shiny for the first time, but you will also get a 2 times catch XP bonus, which can be boosted to 4 times catch XP with a lucky egg. It might also be worth using Origin Palkia's Spatial Ren to increase the encounter radius to catch more Pokemon during this hour. If you're looking to maximize Stardust for the event, I would keep an eye out for Trubbish, which will be in Wild and it'll be in Research, and this Pokemon gives 750 Stardust per catch. If you do encounter any from field research, I do recommend running from them so they go into your stack, and then you can catch them all during a Stardust boosted event with a star piece active. In terms of candy, you can always use peanut berries to increase your candy gains, and you can Mega Evolve a Pokemon that is the same type as the Pokemon that you're catching to increase the amount of candy, Candy XL, and XP you get per catch. With all of the poison types spawning in the wild for this event, I would recommend Mega Evolving a poison type like Venusaur, Beedrill, or Gengar to get these bonuses. Remember, you can get more candy, Candy XL, and XP if you Mega Evolve a Pokemon at max Mega level, so worth doing that if you can. As you need 35 Platinum medals to get to level 49 in Pokemon Go, this will be a good event to work on your Platinum Punk Girl medal with all of the poison type spawns. You do also get 2 in-person free raid passes each day of this season, so a good chance to do some raids to work on your Rising Star, Champion, and Battle Legend medals. So with that said, which Pokemon are worth focusing on? So Zubat will be available and not a bad Pokemon to pick up for Great League, where Golbat is ranked 109 with 0, 15, 15 IVs. Likewise, Tentacool is a good one for Go Battle League because Tentacruel is ranked 30 in the Ultra League with 0, 13, 15 IVs. Croagunk will also be spawning, and Toxicroak is ranked 91 in the Ultra League with 0, 15, 12 IVs. Trubbish is always worth catching like I mentioned before because it does give 7.5 times the amount of Stardust a normal Pokemon gives when caught. Skrelp is also spawning, and Dragalge is decent in Go Battle League, where it is ranked 118 in the Great League with 0, 15, 13 IVs, and it is ranked 49 in the Ultra League with 1, 15, 15 IVs. And Mareanie is worth going after not only because it is the new shiny, but because Toxapex is ranked 37 in the Ultra League with 0, 15, 15 IVs. Dratini will be a rare wild spawn, but it is always worth going after because Dragonite is a decent budget dragon type attacker, and it is top 10 in its shadow form. It's also ranked 90 in the Great League with 3, 15, 14 IVs. It's ranked 107 in the Ultra League with 0, 13, 15, and it is one of the best in the Master League, being ranked 4, so it's well worth building for the Master League, especially as it is more accessible than most of the higher ranking Pokemon, with them being legendary Pokemon. It's also worth noting that Dragonair is ranked 49 in the Great League with 1, 15, 15 IVs, so worth having a Dragonair for Great League instead of Dragonite. Paldean Wooper will be in raids, and Clodsire is currently ranked 20 in the Great League with 0, 14, 13 IVs. And with the 10, 10, 10 IV floor of raids, you would want to mirror trade it with somebody to get a lower attack IV if you want the perfect PvP IVs. If you can't do this, however, you could always wait for it to be in the wild instead of raids where it won't have an IV floor. Hisuian Sneasel could be worth going after because Sneasler is ranked 63 in the Ultra League with 2, 15, 15 IVs. However, much like Clodsire, it would benefit from a mirror trade to possibly get a lower attack IV. Bagon is in raids, and Mega Salamence is a top dragon type raid attacker, so not a bad option there as well. Also, Dino will be available, and Hydreigon is a top dark type attacker, and it is ranked 45 in the Master League. Zweilous is also ranked 38 in the Great League with 0, 15, 15 IVs, but again, it might be worth getting a Dino from the wild for a Great League Zweilous. For the 3-star raids, Galarian Weezing could be worth going after because it is currently ranked 102 in the Ultra League with 8, 15, 15 IVs, so not a bad option. Druddigon and Turtonator, however, don't have any meta relevance, so they're only really worth raiding if you need numbers for your dragon type core for your Poipole evolution, or if you're shiny hunting them or need them for the decks. For the 5-star raids and the mega raids, I will be going through their meta relevance as well as some counters for them. Blacephalon has a raid TP of 51,600, and the 100% IVs are 1884 and 2355, boosted in sunny and foggy weather. It is weak to ground, rock, ghost, water, and dark type attacks, and it should take around 2 trainers to beat on average. The best primal and mega counters are Kyogre, Groudon, and Tyranitar. The best shadow counters are Tyranitar, Kyogre, and Groudon. The best legendary counters are Kyogre, Giratina Origin, and Groudon, and the best budget counters are Tyranitar, Hydreigon, Greninja, Rhyperior, Rampardos, and Incineroar. Blacephalon will be a strong fire-type raid attacker, and it will be in the top 10 ghost-type attackers, however it doesn't seem like it'll see much play in Go Battle League. Stack Attacker has a raid CP of 49,402, and the 100% IVs are 1882 and 2353, boosted in partly cloudy and snowy weather. It is weak to water and double weak to fighting and ground-type attacks, so I highly recommend using fighting or ground-type counters. The best mega and primal counters will be Groudon, Blaziken, and Heracross. The best shadow counters will be Groudon, Excadrill, and Machamp. The best legendary and mythical counters will be Terrakion, Keldeo, and Landorus Therian form, and the best budget counters will be Lucario, Conkeldurr, Excadrill, Machamp, Breloom, and Garchomp. Stack Attacker doesn't seem like it'll have much meta relevance, so it's not much of a priority to raid. Mega Pidgeot has a raid TP of 38,576, and the 100% IVs for Pidgeot are 12, 16, and 15, 21, boosted in cloudy weather and rainy weather. Mega Pidgeot is weak to rock, electric, and ice, and this raid is soloable with the best counters at high levels. The best mega counters are Diancie, Manectric, and Tyranitar. The best shadow counters are Rampardos, Electivire, and Rhyperior. The best legendary and Ultra Beast counters are Xurkitree, Zekrom, and Thundurus Therian form, and the best budget counters are Rampardos, Rhyperior, Magnezone, Tyrantrum, Electivire, and Mamoswine. Mega Pidgeot is a top 10 flying type attacker, and Pidgeot itself is ranked 81 in the Great League, and it is one of the best in the Ultra League, being ranked 8. Also, if you do want to know what are the best Pokemon to power up in Pokemon Go, then I recommend checking out this video next.